Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good morning. It's an absolute pleasure to me to you all in the NextGen Talk Young Generation Thoughts program. So this is the international part that I'm having with Dr. Maya Abdul Majid. It's a good thing for this program is led by the Librarian Voice, who are working for the creating awareness about the library sector in the Bangladesh. So here I'm Razia Sultana Parul, and I'll be the host for today's sessions. So this program actually aimed to engage the young professionals for discussion, sharing their thoughts and experiences that will shape our community for the future and will be the professional in the future that also be also insightful for them. So here I'm thrilled to introduce our today's special guest, today's Dr. Mayasari Abdul Majid, and who is the director, library director, LSL International Academy, Malaysia. So whose impressive work actually have a great impact in the library landscape in the Malaysia, as far as we know. So before going to the main session, definitely we have to have a chance to introduce our to this guest. So Dr. Maya Abdul. So hello Maya. So please give you a little short introduction for you for our audience who are listening us. Also, we are having a permission from you so that we can share your LinkedIn profile during the sessions while it is going to be live.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Very good morning to Miss Razia. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for the invitation. All right. So, for my I just give you a little bit of my background. So, I'm a PhD graduate. I'm a PhD holder in information management, specialized in school library management, and I've been in industry for about 14 years. All right. So currently, I'm the library director at LSL Education Group, previously known as LSL International Academy. So basically, for our education group, we have we have a few education units. So my role as a library director, basically I'm managing all the library activities for our school children. Okay. Yes, Miss Razia, you have my permission if you want to share my LinkedIn profile with all your audience. Thank you.
And that's a great thing to know about you. Thank you, Maya. So I have visited your LinkedIn account. So there is I just saw that you are so much active in this sector. Because in our country, you know that maybe you don't have the perceptions about the Bangladesh as actually what actually the young generation thought about the library sector. So here, I want to know about you. Can you tell us about your journey in the library professional and what actually motivates you to choose this sector?
Okay, thank you for your question, Ms. Razia. My journey into librarianship was shaped by a deep passion for education, reading, literacy, and information accessibility. So my passion may have started in the childhood. Why? Because when I was young, my mother frequently took me to our local public library. And over time, I became immersed in the environment. So that early exposure sparked my love for libraries and the vast knowledge of the vast world of knowledge they hold. I went on to pursue a bachelor degree in information and library management after my high school, which solidified my interest in the field. Okay, so after graduating, I initially worked as a teacher in a secondary public school. It was during that time that was my principal. She know that my background was in the library science that time, so she asked me to assist our library media teacher, who had no formal training in library management that time. So that experience made me realize how much I wanted to delve deeper into information and knowledge management. So it's leading me to pursue a master degree in knowledge management. All right. And after that, by the time I completed my master, I had transitioned into the academic library world, which is I'm working with the university as a librarian there, where I worked for about 5 to 6 years. Okay. While I enjoy my role, I eventually found myself missing, okay, my early career as a teacher. Yet, at the same time, I still wanted to be a librarian. That is when I made the decision to leave the academic library. I leave my university library and I stepped into school librarianship. Okay, so the transition was challenging as managing a school library was quite different from an academic one. But I found the experience incredibly rewarding. So, eager to expand my knowledge and expertise in school librarianship, I decided to pursue a PhD, specializing in school libraries. So, this journey has been both fulfilling and enlightening. So, it's allowed me to combine my love for teaching, research, reading, and library management. So, while making a meaningful impact on students' education. So that's a story, a little bit of my journey.
Wow, that was a great and insightful journey, especially from your all things. Just I have understood environment is a factor. Like the environment users realize that you have to be a librarian, and after that you got the environment so that you can be the librarian. So this is fact. So who are the audience? Maybe they will get the insightful things and this point so that they can utilize these things. So here, another thing is like you are from Malaysia, and definitely the library practice in Malaysia is different. So,
Mm.
how would you describe the state of library practice in your country today?
Okay, so for the library practice in Malaysia has seen significant advancements, okay, particularly in academic, public and national libraries, which they are integrating digital resources, research tools, innovative services, and now of course AI, right? Okay, um, our effort has been their effort has been made into improve this, such as they introduced the National Reading Decade, which promotes literacy and library engagement, which it has been introduced in 2018 2020, I think, right? Apart from that, we also in the digital transformation initiative, I think a long time ago, which is including e-libraries and online learning resources. Okay, for example, Malaysian higher education and research libraries are well developed in Malaysia, but there is still work to be done in strengthening school libraries to ensure they are have enough staff, well funded, and recognized as essential to education. Means that in the school library environment, we don't have much staff compared to public library, academic library, and national library. Okay, or special library, because maybe school we just small what we call it small probability, okay, but at least if you ask my recommendation, at least if your school have a one more thousand if your school have 1,000 more students, maybe you should have about 2 or 3 to 4 staff, okay. So, the role of libraries in supporting education and research, especially in the higher education. So, libraries in Malaysia, especially in the higher education institution, they serve as the knowledge hubs that support research, academic success, and innovation. So, university and college libraries, they are provide access to scholarly databases, journals, and a digital archive. So, they also provide research consultation, information literacy, and now this, of course, they are promoting AI apps, which can enhance research work. Not only that, they give support for students and faculty in academic writing and publishing. At the school level, libraries play a crucial role in fostering reading habits, information literacy, digital literacy, and critical thinking. So I'll give you an example. In my school, in Lit Secondary International School, which is under LSL Education Group, we conduct information literacy session for our school children. such as we teach them how to find information in the fastest way, how to do for the simple research method. Okay, so we already introduced them to all this basic thing. Okay, not only that, as the library director, I also introduce, okay, the makerspace activity, collaborate with STEM education, okay, to promote hands-on learning, which is we, for example, from the reading, they choose their favorite book, and then we bring them to our makerspace, okay, then they do activity with our librarians, okay, because we want to align our program with sustainable development goal, which is SDG. I'm sure that you know what's SDG, right? To encourage our students to connect global issues with their learning and library activity. So, our school mission, which is we want to integrate all library activity. The library is the important unit, which is we support students for their learning journey. Okay, so the libraries in Malaysia, we must continue to evolve because to meet the changing needs of students and researchers. Because now it's an AI era, right? So while embracing technology, open access initiative, and interdisciplinary learning. So that is my answer for that one.
That's the thing what actually the library should address. So from your discussions, as I have understood that this. So when you were describing about the library practice, especially in the higher education, you mentioned that libraries is helping in higher education students in different ways, especially in publishing research paper or anything. So here my question is,
Mhm.
for the audience, like, can you broadly just expand the question answer, like how the or what are the services the library provides in Malaysia for the higher education?
Oh, you mean in okay. Um, to be honest with you, because I already left my academic profession. I already left long time ago as an academic librarian. So, but now in Malaysia, the current issue is our my colleagues, okay, who working in the academic library, they are promoting open science. Okay, they also promoting science citizenship. Okay, so they are promoting more than our normal practices. So I only can answer that one.
Okay, that's for us. uh, just I will be the young professional in the sector as soon as possible. So, from this point of view, who are also listening us, I have another question. Who are the young professionals? So, what opportunities do you see for young library professional to shape the future library services in the international level?
Okay, the opportunities. All right. There are many opportunities actually for the young librarians to engage internationally. So I give you just a few example. Okay, some of the best ways to do so include you can join professional association like International Federation of Library Association and Institution, which is IFLA. Okay, and if you get interest to be in the school librarianship, okay, you can join International Association of School Librarianship, IASL, and of course your librarian association to gain global exposure. I believe that in Bangladesh you have your own librarian association, right? Okay, not only that, so I think not only in the Bangladesh, maybe in Malaysia also and all around the world, every time I give talk, I would like to encourage the young librarian, please participate in library conference, okay? By not only that, you also can join our exchange programs and workshops. Okay, not on workshop means that it's not that you have to attend physically, right? You can also join virtually. Okay, then normally my advice to the young librarian, and also I keep reminding myself, we have to continue our learning. Okay, so you have to find your strength, you have to find your what is your specialty. Okay. Nowadays, I just give you example. We must have at least you must specializing in emerging areas such as AI, driven cataloging, research data management, and digital archiving, which are highly valued in international setting. So this is from my point of view. Okay, and also as a school librarian, is quite challenging nowadays. Okay, to encourage reading, especially with the secondary students. So we have to find a way how to um, bring back them to our reading to the physical one. Okay. And another opportunity, you can collaborate on cross-border library project, such as, for example, what we have done before in my library. We had the International Book Review Exchange, we facilitated between Malaysia and Portugal. Okay, so maybe for you, if you're not working in school library, maybe you're working with the academic library, you're working with the national library or public library, or maybe you not become library yet. So what I can suggest to you, you can start collaborate with your another library. For example, if you are students, you can collaborate with public library. Okay, so the young librarians needs to embrace leadership roles. So you must stay updated on global trends and actively participate in international networks to shape the future of library. So I think Miss Razia and your team, this is a good effort, okay, for you to bring the international collaboration in the future. Right. Okay. Yes, that's all from me.
Yeah, Maya, you're right.
Mm.
Actually, the librarian voice working for this in our country, the library sector is not so much recognized and we are not aware. But we are trying to create awareness among the students, among the professionals, among the other industries, because we believe that a nation should raise the library. Otherwise, the nation
Mhm.
could not get the right thing, because information we in this information era, we believe that information is valuable, but we don't know what is the information. So for this, we have to go to the library and we have to create the awareness about the library in the community. So that was a great answer, and I hope who are listening us, they will get the valuable information and they will utilize this. So from your, I mean, it's just you answered the last questions. You mentioned the collaboration word, and I also visited your when just I visited your LinkedIn profile. I saw that users get I mean participate different kind of activities, and you maybe collaborate with some different industries to reshape the library, like you saw some picture like before after, that was a great thing, like you just have changed the library environment. So without collaboration we cannot do it. So here just we want to know actually how the professional of your country in Malaysia just to collaborate with the other sector like education or government or any kind of I mean industries who are interested in working with the library sector. So what are the strategies do you follow in your country?
Okay. Right. I love this question. Okay. So in Malaysia, library professional collaborate with multiple sectors to enhance our services. For example, I start from the school. Okay. So we work together with the educational sector. Okay. I know that Miss Razia, you always look at my profile, my LinkedIn profile, right? So, um, what can I say? Every year I will work with our Ministry of Education. Okay, we partner with them, which is I give my insight. Okay, I share with my expertise. Okay, how the school library activities can enhance their school library services. Okay, partnering with school and university also to embed research skill and information literacy into the curriculum. Okay, the one from educational sector. So now it's about I'm talking about the technology sector. Of course, we have to work with the edtech companies to integrate ebooks, okay, digital databases, and AI-driven library systems. So we cannot work alone. So we must work with a multiple sector. Okay, the third point is we work with government and policymakers. Of course, we engage with the National Library of Malaysia to advocate for a better library policies. So we should refer to them. Okay, about the policies. Yeah, so no, basically, based on my experience, so I work closely with, of course, with our board of director in my school. Okay, to change my school. I mean to make over our school to enhance our curriculum or syllabus with our students. So, means that you must start with the in your school first. Okay, in your organization, then a little bit you move, you step outside. Okay, you work with your educational sector, you work with your technologies sector, and lastly you can work with your government. Yeah.
Before beyond the going beyond the community, definitely where we are living, we have to engage those things and we have to clear those stuff. So yeah, the time is going out. And the last question I have to you, to know, that is, uh, as a Bangladeshi student, definitely I have interest to know actually what the message from the international part for us. So, if you have any, message for the library professionals in Bangladesh and what the students who are uh, who are doing their student lives for in the sector. So what is the actually message for them to also for the information science field?
Okay, so to young librarians in Bangladesh, I would like to say embrace your role as an educator and knowledge creator, because you are the shaping the future of education and research. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, you must stay innovative, be open to new technologies, digital tools, and AI-driven library system. Expand your expand your global network. Okay. Join professional organization, attend conferences, and collaborate internationally. Okay. Be an advocate for libraries. Means that you must push for the stronger policies, because we want to have a better funding, and then the most important thing, we want our profession to be recognized, right? Then the last one is never stop learning. Okay, so the library information science field is evolving. Okay, so continue upgrading your skill in information science, or any field that you like. Okay, because your work matters. Libraries are the backbone of knowledge, accessibility, and literacy.
You, Maya. So you said that never stop learning. So with this point, just I want to say for listening us, never stop watching the live and voice sessions, because we are engaging the professionals who are living in Bangladesh or also who are living in the others country. So you will get a collaboration way with the regional professional, also the international professional. So that was our all things. I just tried to give the answer to our the audience. So this is my last question of our today's sessions. I'm going to asking you the question is, what kind of unique challenges do library professional face in your country? And you think that this is not the only challenges that face the library professional in your country, this is also the international challenges that you feel like that. So can you mention some challenges and share with us?
Okay, so when we talk about challenges, I think I can list a long list. I have a long list. Okay, but because we have a time constraint, it's okay. I'm just telling you this one based on my experience. Okay, so first, of course, budget. Okay, so we have limited budget for school libraries, because many libraries we operate with the minimal budget, which is it will affect our book collection, technology integration, and staff training. So that's one of our challenge. And second challenge is recognition of librarians as the educators. Okay, so I know that you know the situation also, Ms. Razia. Sometimes school librarians, our librarian, actually, we are often undervalued, okay? But actually, we are playing a critical roles in student learning and research development. And now, the third challenge that I can share with you, of course, the digital divide between urban and rural libraries, because sometimes in the rural area they cannot get a strong internet connection. All right, so sometimes in the rural school libraries, maybe they have a struggle with the outdated system. Maybe they struggle to have a latest book collection. Okay, then another challenge that myself I'm also facing is changing information seeking behavior. Okay, because with the Google and iPower research tool now, students um what can I say? Students rely less on libraries. This is what they think. However, as a school librarian, as a librarian, we must making information literacy training more important than ever, because um, our user, especially our library user, they thought that they can find anything on the Google, especially in the Chat GPT nowadays, right? So this is our huge challenge, which is we must educate them, okay, how to find and how to filter the information. Okay. Then the last one is shortage. We have a shortage of professionally trained librarians. Okay, so there is a need for more librarians with expertise, okay, in our field. So just want to share with you in Malaysia situation, all right, most of the what we call in our school, public school, most of them they are not trained librarians, okay, because they are their main job is teachers, okay, but then they are as an additional work, okay, but they're very good, they are very work hard, okay, they have to manage the library. So that's why, so this is the challenge also, because we need to, we collaborate with them, we have to teach them, okay, this is how the way you're supposed to manage your school library and whatsoever. Okay, so no matter what challenges that we face, okay, I want to keep remind you that libraries remain essential to Malaysian education system. So the key is to continue innovation, advocate. So the key is to continue innovating, advocating, and ensure that libraries evolve to meet the 21st century learning needs. Yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you, ma'am, for the last question. So, yeah, I'm totally agree with you. Like the challenges you are facing and we are facing, like we say.
Mm.
So the same, especially Gen Z. I have to say that like Gen Z's characteristics is totally different, and I'm so much tense about the Gen Alpha. It was a great session with Matt. Definitely, I have to say that, and I hope that we'll meet another session with the Libyan boys. That's all about our today's session, and definitely I have to say that that session was a part of the NextGen Talk Young Professional Thinking and Thoughts program. Never stop thinking or learning. Also, never stop watching the Libyan boys sessions. So that's all about for today's session. I'm signing here. Allah Hafiz, Maya.